No more changing stations, you came to the right place. Turn off your televisions, they'll just get in the way. It's time to get to the point on 107.3. Max is on the air with locals only.
Central Kentucky's rock station, 107.3 The Point, locals only, Sunday night. And Junell Street, Gary in the studio, minus band tonight. No band with you.
That's right, running solo tonight.
Running solo tonight. Tell us a little bit of how Junell Street got together. You haven't been in before. Tell us a little bit about the band.
Well, actually, we started off as an acoustic duo, myself and Kim Weber, back in 2003. And after playing together for a year, we hooked up with a local legend, bass player by the name of Sonny Waddell, and then a guy from Ohio that Kim knew, Bob Oberg, and we started playing as a band. And after a while, people got tired of either booking us as an acoustic act or a band. Mm-hmm. So we came up with a different name for the band, had a couple of changes in our lineup, added a second female vocalist, and then we've been calling ourselves Junell Street ever since.
And where did that come from?
Actually, that's where I live, and that's where I set up my home studio.
Okay.
So the band was located there.
Local band, just decided to name after a local street, so no significant or meaning behind the street or anything?
Well, we pitched around a bunch of different names, including borrowing names from bands that I used to be in. And,
right.
Because I've been playing forever. No hair, gray hair, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just decided on Junell Street. And it seemed to fit.
So how'd you start playing?
Well, I started the band or me?
You.
Oh,
yeah.
Me? I've been playing since I was 12.
Mm-hmm.
Sat in with some of the local bands when there used to be a skating rink downtown, and I'd play bass or drums. Then I picked up guitar at 14 and kind of gave up the other instruments after that, and have either worked with bands or as a solo act ever since.
Junell Street going to be playing this a benefit coming up. Tell us a little bit about that. That's on the 9th of June at Freeman Lake Park.
The benefit's called A Song for the Missing. It's to bring or educate the people about a missing persons organization that's locally based. From what I understand, they've been doing some really good work. Their organizer, Tony Goodman, is somebody I've worked with in the past on some other things she's been involved in and done some fundraisers for. So she contacted me through Facebook when she had this come up and asked me if I'd be interested in doing it. So thought it'd be a good shot.
Tell us about how many CDs has Junell Street put out?
We've got a total of 3 that have been released. 2 with there was a time when we were actually down to being a trio because of work schedules and things, life getting in the way basically. So it was just myself, bass player, and a drummer. And then we had a female vocalist. One of our female vocalists would set in on some of the tracks. But that's how we released our first 2. And in our third one, which is the one I brought out here tonight, Time Changes, that is with the lineup as we've been for the last few years, before we had the most recent changes in our lineup. And we released this one just about 2 years ago now. So
Time Changes. That's the first track we're going to play tonight. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's pretty much explains itself. It's one that I co-wrote with a friend of mine. His name's Derek Dennison. He and I have been writing together since '83. Old school buddies, and
people used to communicate on an old rotary phone, and now people communicate.
Yeah, that's right. Smoke signals.
Smoke signals. Yeah. I got his little Bluetooth devices in our ears, and can we kind of start to look like the Borg a little bit? They talk about that.
Yeah. No, well, yeah. Especially when I shave my head. It's getting about that time again. So.
Time Changes. Let's do it. It's Junell Street, locals only, Central Kentucky's rock station, 107.3 The Point.
No, the end is not in sight, but you don't feel right. You fall in lust too easy, give your heart too fast. Nothing ever seemed to last, but you know that time changes everything. Soon it's gonna be your turn. Time changes everything. You'll have love enough to burn. Time changes everything. You know it won't be enough. everything. Soon it's gonna be your turn. Time changes everything. You'll have love enough to burn. Time changes everything. You know there'll be no sin. Time changes everything. You're gonna fall in love again. Time changes everything.
Central Kentucky's rock station, 107.3 The Point. Locals only, Junell Street, Gary. And Gary, you've been playing music for many years, and you said you have your own studio set up?
Yeah, it's called Fight Masters Music. Turned my house into a 16-track studio. Recorded a few bands and some solo acts. Even mastered some CDs for the Heartland Songwriters Association.
Okay.
Over the years.
So that's a lot of fun. So that's a hobby. No.
Well, according to the IRS, it's a hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby. Sure it is. I'm not making anything off of this. You could use it as a let's see. This is actually a business place of business. So there you go.
Well, I try.
You try. But of course, you guys have just this CD that I have here. Has this just come out? Is that what you're saying?
Actually, this it came out almost 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And we've had a couple of changes in our lineup since then. Our current lineup, of course, I play guitar and do vocals, and then my sister Karen Jaggers is a female vocalist, plays a little bit with percussion.
Okay.
We have an awesome lead guitar player by the name of Forrest Pollock, who also does lead and backing vocals, and Marshall Porter on bass.
So you guys working on some new stuff at all?
Well, we do have some stuff that we're working on. It's been kind of on the back burner while we're getting ready to start doing festivals and the fairs. And that's pretty much what we do these days, play festivals and fairs. Kind of a dearth of local venues, so
yeah, we
just play where we can get the work. And then one other member I guess I ought to mention is my son plays drums for us now. And
yeah,
John Fights. He's big, good-looking kid, so the ladies all like to watch him play.
Okay. We could check him out. The event is coming up June 9th, and that's at Freeman Lake Park. And the event is a fundraiser for...
It's, again, it's called Song for the Missing, and it's to educate about a local group that works to help find missing people.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about What You See Ain't Always What You Get.
This song features Karen Jaggers on lead vocal. It started out as a song that I started working on when I was just doing the solo acoustic bit. Wrote it about a former girlfriend. That's kind of cliche, but hey, it works. And she liked the song and decided she wanted to do it, so I made a few changes in it to make it fit.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was a good showcase for her vocals.
Okay. Let's check it out. What You See Ain't Always What You Get. It is Junell Street on Locals Only, Central Kentucky's rock station, 107.3 The Point.
Ever since I've known you, you've hung on to me. Brought me down lower than any woman should ever be. You better think about backing off right now. I'm not taking this no more, no way, no how. What you see ain't always what you get. I know you're used to getting your way when your mind is set. I'm only gonna say this once, don't you forget. Darling, what you see ain't always what you get. Started, it was just like paradise. You know the way you touched me made me feel so nice. But as time went on, there seemed to be a hitch. I keep on giving, you keep on taking, and it got to be a bitch. What you see ain't always what you get. Know you're used to getting your way when your mind is set. I'm only gonna say this once, don't you forget. Darling, what you see ain't always what you get. what you want, no matter what I say. And if I disagree, you start to cuss and moan. Baby, it's time you learn that love is shared alone. What you see ain't always what you get. I know you used to get in your way when your mind is set. I'm only gonna say this once, don't you forget. Darling, what you see ain't always what you get. What you see ain't always what you get. I know you used to get in your way when your mind is set. I'm only gonna say this once, don't you forget. Darling, what you see ain't always what you get. What you get. What you get. What you get. Oh, what you get.
Central Kentucky's Rock Station 107.3 The Point, locals only, Sunday night. Junell Street, what you see ain't always what you get. And I'm going to be playing the this benefit coming up. That is June 9th
That's correct.
at Freeman Lake Park. And we don't know how much that costs, do we, at this
It's
point?
free.
Oh, it's
It's
free.
free,
Okay. It's free. They're taking donations for this effect. Are they doing that out there?
Well, it's mostly for information. I guess if people want to make donations, they can.
Okay.
So they probably won't turn them down.
I'm sure they won't. I don't turn down donations either. You
Me
know, at any
either.
point in time is donations. Yeah.
Take money anytime I can get it. I'm a mercenary.
So Junell Street working on some new stuff. Any direction on the newer stuff versus this stuff?
We are very much a retro band. Our style of music, even with the covers we do, we go back as far as the 20s up to stuff that came out last year in our covers. And so our original music sort of reflects that too.
Mm-hmm.
We're a multi-generation band. So, you know, you have to kind of work around and please everybody in the band. So we'll have some soft rock, some jazz, a little bit of country, and of course definitely some retro rock.
Okay. Now, you've got some other gigs coming up, the June 9th deal at Freeman Lake Park, but you just mentioned something else to me, too.
We will be playing at the Hardin County Fair. I don't have the date, but it's usually the last night of the fair that we play.
Okay.
The Saturday night. So I believe that's the 14th of July. And then
Okay.
we have Lincoln Days on the first Saturday in October, but then we have some other festivals that we'll be playing for as well.
Okay. So they can check you out there, promote do you got a website or any of that stuff out?
We're on Facebook.
Facebook.
Of course. So it's just www.facebook.com/Junell Street. We're also on SoundClick. You can hear our music on there. That's for anybody not familiar with that. They've got over 4 million subscribers, and it was a combination website and internet radio station built by musicians for musicians.
Okay.
And you get a lot of good feedback for your material on there, and a lot of good exposure too. So
Okay, so they can check you out on SoundClick.
SoundClick.com.
Okay. You can check out that. And, of course, tell us a little bit about Man of Your Dreams.
Man of Your Dreams, it's a song that it's been a pretty popular song for us in our shows. Usually we close our shows with it if we decide to close with an original. It's typical boy meets girl, boy loses girl, and boy says, hey, if the guy you're going after now don't work out, I'm here. So
Man of Your Dreams. Gary, thanks for coming in. Junell Street.
My
Of
pleasure.
course, the 9th of June, helping out that benefit, Freeman Lake Park, that is free. Man of Your Dreams, Junell Street. It is locals only, Central Kentucky's Rock Station 107.3 The Point.
touch your soul. And all I'm trying to say now, baby, is something you need to know. When the man of your dream becomes a nightmare, call me anytime and I'll be there. 'Cause when you're feeling down and lonely, I'll let you know that I still care. Once we had a good thing, but it didn't last. It ended like it started. Oh my God, it happened so fast. Then you met a new guy with money and a fancy car. And all I'm trying to say now, baby, is don't let it go too far. When the man of your dream becomes a nightmare, call me anytime and I'll be there. 'Cause when you're feeling down and lonely, I'll let you know that I still care. Right now he makes you happy, and girl, I think that's fine. You think it's so much better, baby, than when you were mine. If he ever hurt you, if you ever fall, I'll be there to catch you now. Just give me a call.